Meg stunned in shock as Camilla persuades King Charles to buy a new Malibu mansion for Harry if he divorces the Duchess. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan have been discussing having a coastal home to the outskirts of central Los Angeles, where many of the biggest Hollywood players, stars, and tech giants reside. The couple are in the early stages of snapping up a mansion in the region, which is considered to be one of the most desirable locations in the United States. Malibu is home to some of the biggest stars in the planet, including Simon Cowell Cher, Lady Gaga, Leonardo DiCaprio, Miley, Cyrus, and Charlize Theron. A source reveals a key factor in the search is proximity to central LA and Beverly Hills, which is less than an hour away. Currently, trips in rush hour from their Montecito estate to the city of Los Angeles can take over 3 hours. Another significant factor the source says is Meghan's recent decision to be represented by Powerhouse agent Emanuel of William Morris Endeavor WME talent agency. Meghan is now looking to expand her media profile as a producer, philanthropist, and content creator, with the connections and experience of Emanuel in Tinsel Town. A source said Harry and Meghan are reviewing their living options, with Malibu being a place of interest. They have secretly visited the area a couple of times and have been out and about looking at what's there. And Meghan knows parts of the region from being there as a kid. It is uncertain if they will sell the Montecito home or just add a Malibu spot to buy the move. Consideration comes as Meghan is shifting gears and focus back on Hollywood with WME. But we have a question. Where did they get the money to buy a house in Malibu? They cut their contracts with Spotify, no contracts with Dior, no brands to work with. So money from where the only money they received as senior royals that they planned to give up was the sovereign grant money, which I once read was only about 5% of their funding. They thought they would be welcomed into Hollywood elite in Montecito while still getting to ride Charles's coattails, plus making money from whatever deals they received. They plan to earn money by trading on their titles. According to a source close to King Charles, Harry contacted William to ask to get the king to pay for their overpriced house in Malibu. The king refused, as though they will turn around and sell it and pocket the profits. Although Camilla was spurned by Harry by failing to wish her a happy birthday, the queen is likely to desire to restore their friendship. So, after Meghan called Buckingham Palace to request that King Charles totally fund the cost of purchasing a Malibu property, from brokerage to furniture and taxes, Queen Camilla performed an action that enraged the Duchess. Archie and Lilibet's nanny overheard Queen Camilla speaking secretly with Harry as King Charles considered accepting the Sussex request. Camilla revealed to Harry and Meghan created phony children to mislead him in that King Charles will purchase Harry the property if he divorces Meghan Markle. Meghan and her children will be deprived of their titles and barred from entering the UK as a result of Meghan's false conduct and allegations against the royal family. Harry knew he would have to give up the dollar if he'd given each year from the S grant for serving as a working royal. Harry believed he would still get the few £1,000,000/ESPO exit, and he's not having deductions for the staff salaries that the palace hired for him. Suspect based on what he said, plus wrote that he'd get the full amount and think he planned to use some of it to pay people of his choice like Sunshine Sex plus others. Harry did get the full amount in year 1. The transition year, Harry did get the huge check, and he was expecting for year 2. And this fueled a lot of anger on Oprah, and that many billion TV audience pulled back whining, along with the subtle threats about playing the race card to work to pressure Pond to writing another massive check. But it all backfired because Charles won't support them if Harry doesn't abandon Meghan. They know William definitely won't. Their deals fell through because they're lazy, and the true A-list crowd doesn't invite them to anything, especially the ones that matter in their age group, the next up and coming. Hollywood elite finally William, who has an admirable backbone, will not continue this financial help from the Duchy of Cornwall, which is now his, and won't win at his time on the throne.